here Magdalena from Poland, and this is an introduction to music production week 6. My topic for today is explain the usage of the 5 most important synthesis modules: oscillator, filter, amplifier, and envelope and LFO. As you can see on your synthesizer, the layout shows clearly how the signal can be modulated and manipulated in what order. First, you create the sound with the oscillator, then you select how you want to mix it and what modulation you wish to add. After this, you apply a filter, set amplifier level and envelope settings, and finally some effects to enhance your sound. I'm working on Roland SH201. I don't have it today, but I have for you simply graphic presentations. In the modules of the synthesizer look like this. Let's start from the oscillator. Okay. In synthesis, the oscillator is slightly different from those used in the applications such as mixing board. They are designed to move over time. We see that this synth has 2 oscillators, which isn't really important for this assignment, but it's cool to play around with them. The oscillator creates the sound based on a geometric waveforms. We can see in the wave section, which is here. On the synth are as follows. For example, sawtooth, square, pulse wave, triangle, scene, and many else. All of these wave shapes have different characteristics and can be modulated over time in terms of frequency and pitch. The next section we have is filter. This is basically where we decide how bright and substantial our sound is going to be. And on the synth 201, we start by selecting the type of filter we want. Low-pass filter, this is the most commonly used filter. It allows the lower frequencies to pass through. High-pass filter, this cuts the lower frequencies and emphasizes the high-end frequencies. As we know, bandpass filter, bypass. And next we have the slope. In using the minus 12 decibels slope, we will allow some of the frequencies above and below the cutoff frequencies to get through, creating a gentler tone. The minus 24 decibel slope is much stepper and will only allow frequencies within the cutoff range to get through. Anything above or below will be cut. Cutoff changes depending on what filter you have selected. Resonance, turning this knob on the right to the right will boost the sound near the cutoff frequency, and to the left will remove that boost and create a less destructive sound. Key follow. This is very interesting control. If you set this knob, if you set this knob all the way to the right, you will find that the cutoff frequency increases as you play up the keyboard. Amplifier. This determines the output volume of the particular path you are working with. As with the oscillator in synth, the amplifier is designed to move over time and is sometimes called a voltage-controlled amplifier. There will be an envelope attached to the amplifier to determine how the overall sound will move. On this synth 201, there is also an overdrive switch which creates a nice distorted sound. In envelope. And there are many types of envelopes on the synthesizer. Rather than go to integrate details as to What each envelope on the synth does, I will just describe the basic of what they do. As we know, we have attack time, decay time, sustain level, and release time. And for example, attack time, this slider controls the time it takes for a sound to reach full value after the key has been pressed. And the higher the attack, the longer it takes. Decay time, this controls the time it takes of the sound to decay from the top of the attack time down to the sustain level, and the higher the slider, the longer the time. In sustain level and release time, we know it, I think. In LFO, the LFO frequency oscillator is a form of modulation. Its name comes from the fact that it operates at a frequency below human hearing. The LFO manipulates the sound from the oscillator and adds modulation or movement to the signal. In the SYN 201, these are two LFOs because it's set as such a low frequency. You don't actually hear the LFO, rather you hear the effect. It has the signal created by the oscillator. It's mainly used to create vibrato over the signal. On the SYN 201, you can pick a waveform you want your vibrato to follow, set your rate and the pick which parameter you want it to affect. The LFO is almost like a signaling envelope. It creates a path for sound to travel on and repeats it as long as the key is pressed. The depth knob changes the amplitude, and this can be used for vibratos, or you can make some pretty nice effect using the LFO. Thank you for watching, and see you.